What the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck? You trying to protect these niggas, and these niggas literally kill games. No, I'm just saying, like, nigga, MLK, nigga. The fuck? You gotta stop playing with that, nigga. MLK. Hey! Give me, bro. You know. I'm trying to do too much at once. I don't need you in my ear. Please stop. You are like exactly. You do that shit every time. Trying to think you're showing up.
I always forget it, girl.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And he gets behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. Our yards, what a message on the first play.
You spend a week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. Get about 6 before he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On third down, here's Hurts. It's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come off.
Baby, leave me alone. Yeah, go back. You go back to sleep, and I'ma just make sure. You go back to sleep. I'm gonna be sure.
He takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line. Ready. Come on. Ready. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. They'll look to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Pop. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
Dragon 6. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Trap 60, trap. Here we go. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Panthers, Cougar 19. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Commanders will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Eagles take over first and 10. From the 35, it's first and 10. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Eagles. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. Down the sideline. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 37 yards. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down. To the air again, Hurts. And he's in. Corey Horton, touchdown, Eagles. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. Got it. And the Eagles move out to a 7-3 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
But what's the point of holding on when you die, you ain't going? Y'all niggas stay torn. And you niggas only, baby, come fuck with the man. When the ball is in the top, I'm up 100 pounds. People get it in the future. Fan get it in the $10 back, so you gotta try to get it. But it is, we let me stand it. That was on the legacy.
On the other far side of midfield. A big play there for Washington. 31 yards.
Maverick. Ready? 70 Lions. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Moving left. He runs with it. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. 1 quarter in the books. 7-3 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
Viking 18. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Commanders. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The extra point is good. And the Commanders are on top. It's now 10-7.
Eagles 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. Now an opening past the 30. He gets free. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. You talk about a response after the offense goes down the field. The special teams unit comes back to get the situation right back on the side.
And get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
He fields it at the 8. Whoa! And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
19 Lions. Come on. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that is incomplete. Blake Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Josh Hines-Allen. He gets in for sack number 127 in his brilliant career, moving him past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Cougar 19.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That's going to be caught. And he will take this one in. 82 yards. Touchdown, Washington. No problem there on the extra point. And the Commanders move out to a 3-point end. 17-14.
Eagles 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season. And he gives his team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and 9. Again, Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Hurts finding Smith and an Eagles first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll go right back to Mixon.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. They'll run here with Mixon. He spreads it in there, and he is in. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready? Stop below 18. Here we go. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pushed out to his left. Now he takes off. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down after a game 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the move left. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
A gain of 9.
2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Flushed to his left. This one not quite on target. him too much. That one falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Let's go.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
The outside, caught by Neighbors. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Ready.
Back to the air one more time. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 2nd and 2.
19 left. Come on. Set. Hawk, set. Come 19. Come 19. Go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Forced to his right. Off he goes.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Rolling to the left. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. The Commanders extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's hard. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. He'll get this out to the left flat.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
down. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And now it's 4th and goal.
Harrison Butler on for the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
Butler's kick is good. And the Eagles will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Shot 60, shot 60. Ready?
They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Harrison Butler set to kick off.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Ready? Ready, go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A throw on the move is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. High throw, but it's reeled in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Dragon 60. Go.
He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Get it. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
60 Bobcat. Steady.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Commander. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. On the option, they give it to Mixon. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Garrett Hurts there to make the tackle. second down, they need 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Downfield, he's got Horton. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Quarterbacks are drafted for their coverage ability. We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up and run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie, he was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
Let's go. Trimmer.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And the Eagles are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he will take it in himself. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Eagles will even the score here in the third. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Pop. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And the Commanders are going to be set up first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 6.
Catch, 65. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Washington. The PAT, up and good. And the Commanders will go up by 7.
Makes the score. Commanders 38.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
No touch. Not anyway. Crowd left the Eddie. Crowd left the Eddie. 73.
A first down throw for Hurts. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Crowd left the Eddie. On silver, Rick.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second
From the 43, here's second and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Headed left, buying time. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 42 yards. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Forced out wide. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him there on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Hurts going to hold on to this one. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Third and 3.
7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. Forced out wide. He's caught. outside. It's complete. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this.
And he's got another one. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Washington. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Go Silver, right? Hey, Silver.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Left side and is caught by Horton. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Here's first and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10. He'll step up and run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. That's a nice pickup there.
They'll come up to third and 3. Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. They get 18 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Now Hurts. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Jared Hurts. He gets in to pick up sack number 18 now on the year.
Go Silver, right?
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Hey, 73.
Second down throw for Hurts. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Eagles first down.
Phil King.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
And it's going.
Ball at the 3. Second down and goal.
Brings up second and goal. At the
Now Hurts.
3-yard line.
It is brought in the end zone. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
The kick is good.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll drop to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that Ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete for him.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes
big opening up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact, balance, and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
Commanders 59, Eagles 38.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. It's like a design run. Hurts has it. Oh, big hole left side. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. That is the one-way defenses just can't stop him. All that speed, taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is just one of the elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for. When they get themselves in space, they in essence turn into a running back. And once they get out in front, there's no catching.
Pass midfield.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
70 range, 70 range, 70.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Forced out left. Taking off. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20s. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Looking back to the middle of the field. It is caught. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Denzel Ward in there defensively to knock it away. Try it again here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. Throwing now from the gun. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Touchdown, Washington.
The extra point is good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.